Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Chad and Stephanie's digs. EJ and Chad joke around with one another like brothers and talk about the specifics of their informal wedding. Chad believes that Stefano would be thrilled at their steadfast familial ties. Horton Square. Nicole meets Eric, who had been considering her. He congratulates her and says Johnny told him about the wedding. They briefly talk about Holly and how she had been hoping to get back together. Eric says he is delighted for Nicole if she is following her dreams, but he still misses Holly. He queries if Nicole would still be marrying EJ if she hadn't become pregnant, or if the child had been his. Probably not, but that's what happened, she says. For her and EJ to proceed, everything is coming together. Nicole changes the subject and inquires about the adoption of Sloane and Eric. After giving her an update, they decide it's time for them to go. Nicole responds to Eric's well wishes for her before they head off. In the lobby of University Hospital, Gabby calls Lai to report that she has been abducted. She hangs up on him before he can ask her for more information. Stefan meets Dr. Rolf, the asset, in Random Park. He informs Dr. Rolf of his desire for assistance with Lai Shin in order to obtain his shares in Demira. Dr. Rolf, ever the Demira loyalist, consents to take the necessary action. When their conversation is over, Gabby shows there and Dr. Rolf leaves. They both grin as their plan moves forward when she tells Stefan about her conversation with Lai. Shin boarding house. A distraught Lee gives Wendy a call and begs for her assistance. When he finds out that she is now employed by the police station, he goes in search of Gabby. Dr. Rolf enters as he is leaving and tells him Lane must hear what he has to say. Dr. Rolf informs Lai that Megan kidnapped Gabby in order to use her as leverage to seize Stefan's stock shares. Dr. Rolf has been sent by her to ask Lai to be his ally. Lee's assistance is necessary for Gabby to survive. Lai yells for Dr. Rolf to take him to Gabby and inhales all the furnishings. At that moment, she walks in, calls him a moron, and claims he's being tricked. Stefan then walks in with a taped version of Lee's admission to Dr. Rolf that he plotted the murder of Megan and Harris. The nice doctor then leaves after he asks Dr. Rolf to give them a moment. Gabby and Stefan inform Rafe that unless he turns over his stakes in Demira, they would give Rafe the taped confession, which is inadmissible. Stefan hands over the recorder once he complies with their request. Lee tosses the evil pair out after expressing his hatred for them. Marlena's office at University Hospital. When Eric shows there, he says he chatted with Belle, and she seems well. Sean Douglas is improving, according to what she and he spoke about. Although Marlena appreciates the information, she wonders why he has made the trip to meet her. Eric tries to backpedal, but Mama Mar is wiser. He clarifies that even though Nicole and EJ are getting married today, it still caught them off guard. Eric continues by saying he's still not sure. Nicole is better off with EJ. Marlena believes her son is still infatuated with his previous partner. Eric affirms that they would have made up quickly if the child had been his. It isn't fair for Sloane for Marlena's son to have feelings for Nicole, so she advises him to look into his true emotions. Demira Mansion, living room. Holly is asked by Johnny what her issue is with his dad getting married to her mother. She says without hesitation that she will never be able to date the man of her dreams. Johnny tells Eric what he overheard Tater taught and Eric talking about how she liked an older man. Holly tells a fib that she's in love with EJ. She falters rapidly through her justification, admitting that it's ridiculous but that she'll get over it. That's when EJ shows up. She pretends that she and Johnny were talking about her dress, which Nicole finds improper. EJ says he'll make things right before he and Johnny go upstairs to get dressed. Nicole gets home as Holly is left by herself, chatting to herself. Declaring that she has been cast in the school play, Holly mumbles to herself. Nicole and Holly go in order to get ready for the wedding, and EJ and Johnny come back. When Chad gets there, Holly and Johnny are in the living room. They talk about how having a last-minute wedding limited the number of visitors. Chad responds that Channel won't be there because she's visiting Lonnie when Holly inquires about her. Come back, Lonnie. EJ and Nicole then show up, fully attired and prepared for the big day. Without any delay, the ritual gets underway. With haste, Chad reads from his script and reaches the vows. As Chad reads to Nicole, after EJ says, "I do," Holly imagines Nicole being married to Chad. She replies, "I do," but Johnny interrupts her to bring her back to the present when he observes her strange behavior. Meanwhile, Chad approaches a reluctant Nicole a second time. Nicole reports that she believed she was having a contraction, but the baby is kicking. After being asked a third time by Chad, she responds, "I do." Before Eric can finish texting Nicole, he calls Sloane and leaves her a voicemail. Before declaring them husband and wife, Chad offers a shout-out to Stefano, and EJ and Nicole exchange rings. Lai becomes enraged and declares that Gabby will regret betraying him. Stefan and Gabby enter as the wedding party is enjoying sparkling cider, and Chad is about to make a toast. Gabby takes Johnny's glass and raises a drink to the married pair, as well as to herself and Stefan. Stefan yells, "You're fired," as he turns to face EJ when she asks why they would toast to them. According to teasers for Tuesday, November 7th, this episode of Days of Our Lives, Trip Johnson will try his hardest to comfort Wendy Shin, who is currently inconsolable because Lee Shin passed away in the hospital. Before he passed away, Lai recognized Gabby DiMera as his assailant, according to Harris Michaels. Harris just arrested Gabby for this reason. But in Tuesday's DOL episode, she will be demonstrating a lot. According to today's teasers, Gabby will claim that she has been set up, and Stefan DiMera will support his wife in his efforts to help her escape this predicament. Sadly, Harris must take the victim's statement and the evidence seriously, so he will handcuff Gabby and bring her to the police station. Once Gabby enters the questioning room, Rafe Hernandez will undoubtedly question her about what's happening and press her for clarification. Day's spoilers predict that although Gabby will beg Rafe to save her and assure him that she is innocent, he will be unable to resolve this. She will demand justice for her brother once she is back with Wendy. Wendy will be devastated at Lai's passing and will vehemently insist that Gabby pay for what she has done. EJ DiMera and Nicole Walker DiMera will enjoy a little wedding night celebration as Wendy makes it obvious that she wants retribution. There will be a small break, though, as Paulina Price will be coming with information regarding EJ's employment offer. Day's teasers indicate that Paulina would ask EJ to take over as the district attorney of Salem. Thus, he will be surprised by it. Given that EJ was recently fired from DiMera Enterprises, this job offer couldn't have come at a better time, and it won't be long until he accepts. Nicole might believe that EJ will benefit much from this, especially because it will divert his attention from the DiMera family's regular evil tactics and vengeance. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Nicole and EJ will ultimately resume their wedding celebrations, but not before they encounter some serious problems. Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.